Hello friends and enemies, my name is Aftertaste and welcome to Operation Buffalo, Term 5 for the Allies. The year was July 1938. Just before we get started, a couple of very small little hiccups. Tactical forgot to declare his income for the USSR. They will be starting next term 7. Nathan's Japan video, he forgot to alter his board for the KMT. They have an income of 1 for Yunnan, and I forgot, just remembered now even, to say that I actually have 14 to spend for this. I collected 14 last term, but I only typed in 12. Those are all the little mistakes. Right, so that's done. Let's get on with the move, starting with the UK's technology. We are now at 4 technology rolls, thanks to the image factory in Sydney. So we're going to go for improved factories, improved construction, long range aircraft, and amphibious doctrine. So dice, factories, construction, amphibious doctrine, long range aircraft. Okay, let's see how we do. Tech has not been great for the UK. Continues a pretty poor run. We only succeed with amphibious doctrine this time. Tick me off. Alright, purchases. The UK are going to be purchasing 1 airborne, 1 infantry, and 4 militia. The airborne infantry is 6 and the militia are 8, for a total of 14. Anzac are going to purchase 1 militia, and now that the Burma Road is open, we're going to lend lease the KMT a AAA for the full 6, and FEC are going to purchase 3 militia, with 1 left over. Okay, combat moves. We have a couple of combat moves. We're going to be taking light carrier and 2 destroyers from A44, moving 2 spaces to A27. And we're also going to take 2 destroyers from A21. They are going to go to A27. Then we're going to go to Escort. And 1 British torpedo destroyer is going to go to Escort in A20. So I'll grab a Escort Duty marker. Okay, there he goes, and where they will go. Okay, that concludes all combat movements. Right, non-combat movements. Right, we have a transport in southeast England, in A21, we're going to pick up the 2 infantry in southeast England and move 3 spaces to A44 and drop those 2 infantry off in Gibraltar. So I'll just put 2 in there, so the total will be 4 infantry in Gibraltar. Let's see, the submarine in A21 is going to move 3 spaces to A5. Submarine, sorry, this is a bit all over the place. The submarine in A44 is going to move to M8, 3 spaces. The transport in I1 in South Africa in port is going to move 3 spaces to I5 and go in port in Lower Egypt to pick up their infantry. Heavy cruiser that's in port in Gibraltar is going to move over to I5, so it's starting in 2, it's 3 spaces. So I5 and going port in Lower Egypt. 1 light cruiser from A21 is going to move 3 spaces to A44. And the transport, this is in P50, is going to use strategic left movement to move 5 spaces to I1. So it's in P50, I12, I10, I9, I2, I1, and it's going to port in South Africa. Okay, that's the end of Commonwealth non-combat moves. Let's place new units. So if we grab Anzac and FBC, we'll place the Anzac Militia in New Guinea, and the Lend-Lease AAA for the KMT in Yunnan. The FBC Militia, one's going to go in Hong Kong, one's going to go in Burma, and one's going to go in Calcutta. UK purchases, 1 infantry and 1 militia are going in Cape Town. 1 militia is going to go in Aden, another militia is going to go in Cyprus. Over to the UK, the airborne is going to go into London, and the militia is going to go into southern England. Right, that's the end of Commonwealth non-combat movements. Go to income, the UK collect 15, FBC collect 7, and Anzac collect 5. So next turn, UK will have 15, Anzac will have 5, and the FBC will have 8. Okay, moving over to France, we're going to spend all 9, we're going to put 1 infantry, and 3 militia. Alright, we've got some combat moves to do for France. The fighter in Normandy is going to go on maritime air patrol in A21, and the French surface ships in A21 are going to go on escort duty. So the light cruiser is going to move 3 spaces to go on escort duty in A18. 1 destroyer is going to go on escort duty 2 spaces in A19. The torpedo boat destroyer is going to join the British torpedo boat destroyer in A20. 1 destroyer is going to go on escort duty in A28, and 1 more is going to go on escort duty in A35. Okay, non-combat movements. 2 battleships are going to come out of port. One's going to go to A23, and another is going to go to A6. The transport in northern Algeria is going to pick up these 2 infantry, drop them off in southern France, and go into port in southern France. 2 infantry are going to move out of Paris and go into Normandy. Okay, that will conclude France's non-combat turn. Non-combat movement. Just going to put these 2 battleships in port, and that British transport is in port. Can't remember if I mentioned that, but it's in my notes. Okay, so that's the end of the French non-combat movements. We'll place new units. They are all going to go into Paris. So if we get rid of that 1 infantry, and then 3 militia. Okay, so in Paris now we have 4 militia, 4 infantry, and a AAA. In Normandy we have 5 infantry, 2 motorised infantry, 1 militia, 1 artillery. 2 infantry in southern France, 3 militia in Alsace-Lorraine. France are collecting 9, so they'll have 9 to spend on the next turn. Okay, KMT. Now that the Burma Road is open, we're going to treat ourselves to a couple of AA guns. We do not have any combat or non-combat movement, so we will collect our 3 while we're here, 1 for Yunnan, 2 for the Burma Road, grab our 2 AAA, drop them off. So the only change is now there are 3 AAA in Yunnan. The United States, we don't have any purchases. We do have some non-combat moves. The militia in Washington DC and the 2 militia in New York are going to rail to San Francisco. And that's it for the USA's movements, purchases, etc. Oh, technology, that's a good idea. France's technology as well while I'm at it. Okay, France will go for long-range aircraft. And they succeed. Just drop that tech thingy, excuse me. Okay, that. And we'll need these. Okay, United States technology. Good thing I remembered. Roof factories, improved construction, jet fighters, long-range aircraft, large ship construction, heavy strategic bombers, and strategic rockets. Oh, technology just hates me. Okay, we succeeded in improved factories with a 10. We succeeded in improved construction with an 8. We failed jet fighters. We succeed long-range aircraft with a 10. We succeed large ship construction with a 10. But we fail heavy strategic bombers and strategic rockets. But getting started on 3, I will take that. But the British long-range aircraft program is, I despair. Okay, so caught up with technologies. So we go over to US income. They're collecting 11, so they'll be on 28 next turn. Okay, that concludes Allies turn 5. I'll hand you over to Nathan for Italy turn 5 and then Germany turn 6. Thank you very much for watching, and hope to see you all again soon. Goodbye for now.